today we're starting more of a vlog format for our second day of the week that we produce a video. Those of y'all that have been watching us maybe for a little while, our Tuesday video that we do is normally from a hunt that we've done throughout the season and or earlier, and we've just got to the point where we've done all of those, and we've got one more pig hunt coming in 2 weeks, and then we'll be completely done with all of our hunts. So I'm kind of getting ready for our last hunt, the last pig hunt, potentially, I guess is what that is. But so I'm going around just checking all the feeders. It's 24 on the hill, so it may be 14 in the bottom, but it's really cold this morning, and so I'm just taking a real quick. The cattle are all just kind of standing around, you know, trying to gather energy, so they're not really waiting on me as far as to move. I'm going to try to move them, I think, today, just because I can't take it any longer. I'm so used to moving them. But anyway, they're just kind of standing around gathering energy, not wanting to waste a lot of energy by moving right now, which is what they do when it's real cool. So I am checking all the feeders, making sure we're all good on that, and getting everything kind of finalized for the last hunt period. And it looks like I've got quite a few new babies, which is good. Normally this is not when we calve. But a bunch of these are heifers. If they're blue tags, they're heifers, which means this is their first calf, so they got bred a little bit late, which is okay. We'll just look real quick. Heifer, 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 heifer. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 heifers right here, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new babies. That white cow, she doesn't have a new baby. That white cow over there doesn't have a new baby. I saw her some time ago. But there's 4 blue tags here that have new babies, fairly new. There's one with a bobtail. That could be a coyote or cold. But that's exciting for us because, you know, number of calves is what you're looking for when it comes to cattle. You know, if you don't have the numbers, you're just not going to do as well. Even if you raise bigger calves, that's kind of part of our thing that we learned from Johan and running through his book. And if you're in the cattle business and you're wanting to try to work with nature, you're wanting to try to maximize your dollars per acre, you really ought to look at that book for your cattle enterprise. I personally think you should have other enterprises if your land if it's applicable for your land to have other enterprises like a wildlife. We're extremely blessed to have an area that is just, wildlife does really well here, and possibly the goats. We're still working on the goats, and I know that's going to be a difficult thing. So I really think you need more than one enterprise, and this is something that I've got a little bit of a trickle. You know, that's kind of that is a waste, but at the same time that keeps it from freezing. It's trickling over, you know. I've got some floats on there that are so hard to stop. So that's what we're doing. We're just kind of driving around here early. We're going to move the cattle. We're waiting for it to warm up just a little bit so they'll want to move, or at least sort of they'll be past the point where they're trying to conserve energy against the cold. And we kind of have to watch that stuff. There's another new baby. We kind of have to watch that stuff because, you know, we try not to supplement our cattle during the dormant season. We try to stockpile enough forage, and we try to move them so we don't have to do that. And normally we don't have to. I say normally, I can't remember the last time I fed a cow, and that's hay or feed. So we'll go into that at a later time and kind of talk a little bit about that and how we are able to get away with that, and if, you know, if it's even the right thing to do. You've heard us talk before about trying to manage and sync with nature, and so we just, you know, it's kind of difficult to do because you do have fences. It's not like they can migrate all the way down south and then come all the way back north like they used to, but we can utilize that philosophy a little bit to kind of lessen our temptation for our animals. So that's kind of where we are. We're going to start a vlog for the next video, and we're going to do it as long as we're doing things that we feel like might be helpful to somebody else that's doing this, and or might spark somebody else's comment that might be helpful to us. Because we've been doing the cattle for a long time, but we are not tied into anything. If there's something that we think fits our management and will make it more successful, we're all over it. You know, look at our introducing the Moshona. So we're not opposed to change as long as it fits our management and what we're wanting to do with our management. Here's some more heifers. You can see none of these have babies. There's several right here that look like they're gonna calve pretty soon. That one right there, that red heifer that's turning. There's another number 6 over here that looks like she's close. There again, they should already have calved if they were bred early. There comes some bulls over there. It's always good when you see them bucking and pitching like that. You know that the energy is there. You can also tell on some of these older cows, you don't see them bucking and pitching. But they're doing okay. The blue tag, black ones, like I said, the blue tags are heifers from this last season, I believe, or was it the season a little bit before? They might have been off cycle. Hey ladies. I'm not like an old bull where they'll just start pushing each other and not really care where you are. Old cows kind of keep an eye on you. We're establishing dominance, but it's not that important. What do you say, ladies? You can always tell how much energy they have. There's one test you can do. I'm gonna jump. Ready? Okay. Yeah. They got a little bit of energy. That's good. Yeah, see, they're still responding. All right. So what we're going to try to do on this vlog is we're going to attempt to do some different topics each time that are kind of related to ranch management and maybe how we manage here on this place. So things like, of course, our goats and our cattle and stuff like that, electric fencing, regular fencing, some fence repair stuff, just different things along those lines that we think might help somebody. And then we'll do a little bit of a vlog on it, and it'll basically be done as we need to do it. So that's how we're going to set it up and how we're going to try to do it. It may be good. We may not like it. I don't know. It may not be beneficial at all. But if it's not beneficial, we're not going to do it. But hopefully it is. So that's kind of the direction we're going to go. It is a gorgeous day today. It's one of those days that you want to be out. So we'll see if we can't get a little bit more video here of what we're doing and things that we're going to cover. And there's one right there, a fence that needs to be fixed. And we'll go from there.